the Traxxas Stampede or the Arrma Granite 4x4 223S. If you had to choose, which one do you think you would get? Let's test them both out and see how they compare. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Carlos. This is RC Crazy. And if you guys like RC cars, updates, unboxing, builds, and more, hit that like and subscribe button right there. It does help me out a bunch. Doesn't cost you guys anything whatsoever. In the world of 4x4 monster truck, guys, you can either have the Stampede or you can have the Arrma Granite. Both of these are amazing trucks, and they each have their own quirk about them, I guess you would say, and they both stand out in their own unique special way. But now, as far as size, they are both 1/10 scales, so they look exactly the same size. They both have nice wheelie bars on the back of them, and believe me, they both take full advantage of the wheelie bars that are on the back of them. They both have clipless body system. The Arrma has a clip right there, well, a button right there that you push and a button right there that you push, whereas the Traxxas has their traditional little latch right there that you can just twist and then pull the bodies off. They both have nice brushless systems. This is the Traxxas VXL. I'm not sure the KV of this motor and system, but I'll put it in there. This is the Arrma 223S brushless motor and ESC. I'm not sure the KV, but I'll put that in there as well. So as you can see, they both have a lot of things in common. They're the same size. They both have brushless systems. They both have clipless bodies. They both have wheelie bars on the back, but they are two totally different beasts. So let's test them out and let's see how they compare to each other. Okay, up first, we have the Traxxas Stampede. And I can say, guys, that I've always loved this truck since I've gotten it. It is an amazing truck. It handles very well, and I love the wheelies that it does. But this one comes in at a price right now of about $450. When I originally got it, it was like $400 and maybe $20 or $30 or something like that. But it is a tad bit more expensive. Look at the wheelies. It is a tad bit more expensive than the Arrma Granite. But with that price point, guys, you do get a lot of truck. You do get a lot of truck, and it does have some features on it that the Arrma Granite does not have. So as soon as this guy comes back down here, guys, I'm going to run and test out the full speed. Maybe he's turning around, but I love the way this truck handles, guys. And check out the wheelies. And I've done minimal upgrades on it. I think I put a fan on the motor, and I changed out the shocks because I didn't like the way the original shocks handled. They seemed like they dipped too much. But other than that, this thing is completely stock. It does come with a center differential. And let's see here, it does have Traxxas stability management, which is kind of like their ESC system. You can control that with this button right down here. So it does handle very well. Let's run it down there real quick. Just trying to get it open, guys. It does wheelies like crazy. Let's run it down here. See if we can open it up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she flipped, she flipped, she flipped. All right, let me go flip it back over, guys. All right, we got to flip back over. Let's try not to do that again. But that was one of the original problems I had with it, where it dipped so low when you just slam on the brakes. But if you ease on the brakes, it's just fine. But let's run it down there real quick, and then we're going to open it up again and see how fast and how well she handles on the concrete. Let's open her up. And she flipped again, but she made it. Oh, guys, it looked like I broke something. Let's check it out and see what I broke. All right, there we go. She's not broken. The shock just popped loose, so I was able to pop that right back in, and no problems whatsoever. But yeah, check out the wheelies. I just have to be very delicate with the brakes because she will flip over, as we see. But when I was trying to do that speed run, that concrete was coming up very quickly, and I panicked. But as we can see, it handles very well, minus the shock issue. But it handles very well. It wheelies on command. It does turn. Like, I love the way it sways from side to side. So it is a great truck. You know, it's a little bit more expensive, like I said, than the Granite, but it's Traxxas. Traxxas has always been a little more expensive, but with that you get an excellent support system. You get a great warranty support system. So you pay for what you pay for it, but it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. So, all right, well, we see how the Granite handles and how it does wheelies and how it slides in here. I'm sorry, not the Granite, the Stampede. So let's get the Granite out here and see exactly how the Granite compares to it and how it handles. Okay, next up is the Arrma Granite 4x4 BLX 223, whatever you want to call it. Now, I have done minor upgrades to this one as well. This one did not come with the wide kit, so I did put a wide kit on there. Look at the wheelies. I told you this guy takes fully advantage of the wheelies, the wheelie bar. It did not have the wide kit, so I put the wide kit on it, and I also blew out the tires, so I had to change the tires on it. But other than that, it's completely stock. First and foremost, you can see I can slam on the brakes on this a little bit harder, and I don't worry about it dipping over. Let's run it down here real quick. See, I can slam on those brakes, and I don't worry about that flipping over like I do with this Stampede. And it's just as quick as the Stampede. Like I said, I'm running stock gearing on both of these. And to make sure that this is a fair challenge, guys, I'm also running them on a stock, on a recommended Spectrum battery and a recommended Traxxas battery. So to make sure that this is completely fair, I wanted to give them the best chance and give them the batteries they're recommended on there. So, but this here, like I said, is running maybe about 350 right now. But alongside with that, it also has a great support system with Horizon Hobby. So if anything goes wrong with it, you can always contact them and they can walk you through things. Once I had to get them to help me to reprogram my ESC. But as far as handling, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This one does seem like it handles better than the Stampede. How I can just easily slam on the brakes, swing it around, and bring it back. Let's run it down here real quick. Maybe it's the tires. I don't know. But I know definitely it's the wide kit. The wide kit definitely does help out with it, because that's why I put the wide kit on there, because it didn't handle quite as good as I used to be, as good as I wanted it to be. So the wide kit, if you decide to put it on there, is maybe about another $40. So when you think about it, it may be still right under the Traxxas Stampede. So let's run it down here a little bit more. I just love the way that it is dipped down like that. And his handles, look at it swing around. Wheelie time. Wheelie time. Run it down there again. Slam on the brakes. See, I couldn't have done that with the Stampede. Let's run it down here again. So yeah, I like that. Look at that. Yeah, it does handle so much better than the Stampede. Not to talk mess about Traxxas, because I do love Traxxas. I have plenty of Traxxas vehicles. It's just in this scenario, this is a better handling vehicle. Watch out for that curb. All right. So we see how this one does on the concrete. It does great on the concrete. Let's get them both over in the grass and the dirt and see how they do on that. So far, 1 point for the Arrma. All right, first up in the dirt, we have the Stampede. And I've always loved the way that this thing drove in the dirt. I got to be very careful today, guys, because I'm out here by myself, and if it flips out over there, then I have a long roll. But I've always loved the way the Stampede handled in the dirt. It's always amazed me. And it's like I said, I love the wheelies. Slide it in here. It doesn't corner as hard as the Granite. It just seems like, but it handles the bumps just the way just the way you would expect it would handle. Let's take it out there, slow it down, turn it around. Let's bring it back toward me full speed. All right, it flipped over. Now this thing does have a self-righting feature, but it can be very hard on the gears, and I don't like doing it all the time. Helping hand. There we go. So take it back out there again. Like, it does tend to flip a little bit more than the Granite. It does tend to flip a little bit more than the Granite. I'm gonna have to play with the shocks or get some better shocks, because I think that's the only thing that it really needs, is just some slightly better shock, or maybe even just some better shock fluid. So, but once again, I go to Willys. I love the Willys. It has an insane amount of power. Look at that. It has an insane amount of power. And I love that about this truck. Like, it does, I do run it in a Rec RC rally sometime. I'm not the best driver, so it doesn't come in, and it doesn't place on the podium, I should say. But with a better driver, it should place on the podium. Hit some donuts. Hit some donuts. There we go. I love those donuts. Let's run it out there. So yeah, it's still overall an amazing truck, guys. It is an amazing truck. And if you were just getting into the hobby and wanted a nice truck with a lot of parts and a lot of customization, then by all means, Traxxas is the way to go. They have a lot of parts for it, a lot of aftermarket parts you can get for it. So yeah, slide it, spin it around, kick up the dirt, bring it back to me. Yeah, so yeah, that was so cool. That was so cool. So, hit my chair, bag it up, sling it back out there. Let's go. So, like I said, I've always had fun with this truck. I've always had fun with it. So, there we go. So, yeah, it handles very well in the dirt. Handles very well. So, I can't complain there at all. I can't complain there at all. So, all right, let's run it down here a couple of more times. Slide it in here. Take off. That was so cool. And that was only like maybe 75% throttle, because I'm trying to be very careful out here since I'm by myself. So slide it in, take it off again. Yeah, so yeah, I can't complain at all too much about it. I almost flipped it. So we see how it handles on the dirt. See how it handles on the dirt and everything. Now, I couldn't resist that, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get the Granite out here and see how it does on the dirt. All right. Here we go. Stampede. I'm sorry, Granite time. I get the names mixed up because I'm trying to run two trucks at the same time. Now, this truck handles just as well as the Stampede, if not better. Look at the power, look at the speed. Like, I do not concern myself with flipping this one as much as I do with the Stampede. But that's only because I put the wide kit on here. Without the wide kit, guys, it does flip over just as much as the Stampede does. But then again, any truck can flip if you're driving it crazy. So, but I just don't tend to worry about this one as much. Let's open this up very, very quickly. That's full pin. I almost flipped. See, like I told you, any truck can flip. Let's open it up real quickly. I love the way this truck handles. I love the way it handles. But then again, like I said, I put the wide kit on there, so it does have a slight advantage over the Stampede. So let's pick the donuts up. It does donut better than the Stampede. It does donut a lot better than the Stampede. Like, this one has an insane amount of power as well, guys. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Slide it in here, spin it out, take it back out there. It does have an insane amount of power, guys. Let's open her up across the field real quick and bring it back to me. Oh yeah, I love that. I love this truck. Like I said, I love them both. I love them both. And if I had to pick one, I don't know. I don't know which one I would pick. Now, with the Granite, there are a lot of upgraded parts available for it as well, through Horizon Hobby, through Arrma. So you can, it's pretty much, and there's a lot of aftermarket parts that you can get available with this as well. So when it comes to customer service on either one of them and parts availability on either one of them, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong at all. Spin it out, run it down there real quick. That is so cool. Almost lost it there. So let's bring her back real quick. Slide her in here, spin her back out. That is too cool. That is too cool. All right, guys. Well, We see what they both can do on the grass. We see what they both can do on the dirt. We see what they can both do on the concrete. Now comes my favorite part of the video, and I'm hoping your favorite part of the video. Let's get these action shots in, guys. Alright guys, well that's going to be the end of the video today. That was the Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL versus the Arrma Granite 4x4 223S. They are both amazing vehicles, guys. You can't go wrong with either one of them. And honestly, if I had to choose, I wouldn't be able to choose. They both have their pros and their cons. They both are great trucks. They both offer awesome product support. So it's up to you guys. So I'm not going to tell you which way to go. It's up to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button right there. It does help me out a bunch. It doesn't cost you guys anything whatsoever. And once again, my name is Carlos. This is RC Crazy. And if you guys do not have a personal relationship with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, get one, guys. He loves you and he wants you to get to know him. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.